check the old hair. I think it looks good. Today's video is things I love about my horse. I know I've done kind of things about Manny, but I haven't really done things that I love about him, which I thought that would be kind of a cute video to do, so I'm going to be doing that today. The first thing that I have written down is I love his personality. He's just so calm and easy to get along with. Him and I don't really get into fights, so his personality is pretty great. And it's not in any particular order, it's just things that I love about my horse. Are his eyes. On his right eye, he has like a little blue fleck that goes up and around his iris area, because Commander had 2 blue eyes and Manny has like half of one, so that's pretty cool. The thing I love about my horse is he trusts me. It's been built up over the years and I'm able to do more stuff on him, and in turn I trust him more now, and like I'm able to canter him, so that's pretty great. I love his color. His color is fantastic. I've always loved Pintos, and there's this book my mom used to read to me. It's called Calico, that was her name, and she was a Overo Pinto. So he reminds me a lot of that book. His easygoing attitude, it's just doesn't matter what we're doing, he's ready to do whatever I'm doing. He's super calm about everything, and it kind of goes along with the personality, but his attitude is just, he's always happy to do anything for me. And another thing, I don't really love it, but I think it's kind of a cute quirk that he has. He gets really mad around feeding time, and he wants all the other horses to be like away from him, and he also paws when he eats, which isn't really that good, but I think it's kind of a cute quirk that he has. The next thing that I have written down is how he tries really hard for me. He has a lot of try, and I really appreciate that in him. He wants to do what I ask him to do, and sometimes I'm not very clear about what I'm asking him to do, and tries to understand what I'm asking him to do. He's very curious about that kind of stuff. And to kind of go along with that, I love how he listens to me. This has kind of been developed over probably this past year. I've really started working him with some of the dressage and stretching and stuff like that, and he has really started to listen to me a lot better with leg aids and voice aids as well. So that's something that I'm really proud of him as well, and I just love that about him. He is so quick to forgive me if I make a mistake, or if I get onto him over something that I shouldn't have gotten onto him. He's just doesn't really hold a grudge against me, which makes me really happy that he's just able to get over that kind of stuff very quickly. Another thing I really love about him, he's a very trustworthy horse. He's only 7, or he's gonna be 7 in February, but he is very trustworthy. He's never, ever since I've started working him, he has never tried to buck me off. He's reared maybe twice, but it wasn't even anything really. I really enjoy that about him, is just being able to relax on a horse and just put him to work, and he does what I ask him to do, and you don't have to worry about him bucking or being stupid like that. Another thing I kind of enjoy about him is he's kind of lazy. I think it's better to have a lazy horse than to have a horse that is so hyper all of the time. And there's nothing wrong with hyper horses, it's just I think that when you have a real lazy horse, you can always get them to work up to going faster or whatever. But I have had the other side of that, where I had a horse that was really hyper all the time, and that was not any fun. So I do appreciate him being kind of lazy a little bit. I love how he tries new things. Whether it's jumping, poles, anything, he just really likes to try different stuff. He doesn't really worry too much about anything. If I have something new, he doesn't like completely shudder at the idea of it. He's just like, okay, well, I'll just figure this out and we'll go through it together, instead of just completely shutting down and bulking and doing that kind of stuff. No, he's curious, so he'll like look at something, analyze it, and then go on. So he's very smart in that way. Another thing I love about him is he's very kind and loving. Most horses are not a very people kind of horse. He is right in your pocket. He'll follow you around. He's just like a big dog. I mean, just like a big dog. He just wants to be with you, wants to see what you're doing. If you're sitting on the ground. He wants to be with you, coming up, sniffing, wants to be loved on. That's just his personality. It just kind of ties back in with that. He's just really kind and sweet and loving, and he's just like a big cuddly teddy bear, and I just love that so much about him. I love how he's so brave that even though like it ties in with the trying new things, he just goes right in there, gets stuff done. Like the first time I had him in an indoor arena, he was a little bit tense, but he wasn't too bad about it. He really enjoyed himself, and he's really brave about that kind of stuff. Another thing I really love about him is he works really hard, and he actually enjoys it, and that's what I think me building a work ethic in him, really enjoying his work and happy to be with me and enjoys doing everything that I'm asking him to do. I really love that about him. And another thing I love about my horse is he looks really good in navy, red, and white. I think the navy really brings out his colors, so does the red. That's why I kind of go with the navy, blue, and white. I really enjoy those colors. I'm just really proud of him that we've come so far from where we used to be to today, and we still have a long, long way to go. But I'm very positive and very certain that it won't be too long, and we'll be competing and doing everything that we've been wanting to do, and I'm just so excited about that. I want to thank you guys for watching my video. If you would, just click that like and subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in my next video.